you? This is Bisayang Australiana. Thank you so much for coming back. It is me again, and we are up for another vlog. Here I am again with my hand gestures. Okay, so if you are new here, welcome aboard. I am once again ex-cabin crew. I have experience for 12 years flying around the world, so that is why I'm using these vlogs. So you are here for a reason, and if you do dream about flight attendants, or if you do dream about being a flight attendant, then you are in the right place. Now today we are going to talk about flying. However, I'm not going to bring you through step to step how flying is and everything, or what we do on the aircraft, because that could become very technical. I'll think about it in the future if I'll make one of those videos. For today, I've decided to make it the top 5 things I wish I knew before becoming a flight attendant. Di ba laging ganyan? Ay, sana nalaman ko na lang. Sana, sinabi mo. Mga umaasa. Ganyan. Mga paasa effect. Charot. Okay, so I wish I knew these. If I knew them before, would it have changed my mind on being a flight attendant? Absolutely not. Being a cabin crew or a flight attendant is my ultimate dream job, so I would have still gone through with the process. However, I think it would have changed a little bit of how I handled certain situations. If you are with me and I am with you, stick around. Stuck in my brain. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Number one. My body clock. Okay, apparently your body clock is supposed to be your best friend. However, kapag FA ka, magkaaway kayong dalawa. Ang gulo ng relationship mo with your body when you are a flight attendant. Why do I say this? Because naturally speaking, human beings are supposed to be awake during the day and sleeping during the night. However, when you become a flight attendant, you are awake when you are needed to be awake. What do I mean by this? I mean that if your flight is at 3 o'clock in the morning, you better be there in the office at 3 o'clock in the morning. You can have a flight at 7 o'clock. You can have a flight at night time, in the morning, anywhere, anytime. I flew with this one girl, bless her heart. She was awake for 3 days, and I'm not joking. She did not fall asleep for 3 days. She went on the flight acting very normal, and in the middle of our flight, she started to break down. She just hysterically started crying. She was in the galley. Wala naman siya sa cabin. So, kinakalma namin siya. We were calming her down. We were asking her what the problem is. Is she okay? Is she going through something? And then she mentions the key words. I haven't slept in 3 days. So thank God we had a doctor on board. We had the things needed for such a case, and she slept for the rest of the flight. So number 1 is actually connected to number 2, because of number 2, number 1 happens. Okay, so for number 2, it is the schedule, or as we would say, schedule. Yan, madami magagalit sa akin kasi baka schedule yung pag-pronounce ko. When it comes to the schedule, do you have 100% power over where you go, what time you depart, and so on and so forth? Absolutely not. In your dreams. Okay, so you do not have any control whatsoever over your schedule. If they want you to depart at 3 o'clock in the morning, you better be in the headquarters 2 hours before that. Kasi 2 hours before ang sign in. Ganun siya. So if you think about it, actually yung mga flights that would depart at 3 o'clock in the morning were the worst for me. Because having 2 daughters or 2 kids, ang hirap kayo matulog ng like at night time. So apparently what the others do, they sleep at 6 o'clock at night and they wake up at 10 o'clock in the evening, then they get ready and so on and so forth, and you know what I mean. And then they're in the headquarters by 1 o'clock in the morning. Ng madaling araw. Diba? So, but for me, having 2 daughters, there's no way that I could sleep at 6 o'clock in the evening. So what would happen is wala talaga akong tulog. good luck na lang. Kape is the answer. So I would have loads of coffee. You can have 5 turnarounds. You can have a turnaround every single day for 5 days. And then have 2 days off. By the way, a turnaround is a shuttle. So these flights could be 4 hours and below. That's a turnaround for the flight attendants. It means they fly there, they come back. They do not stay in the destination. What does this mean? You could be in that aircraft for 18 hours, 20 hours. You could also have a bunch of long haul flights. Long haul flights are 10 hours and above. And then you'd have a good couple of days off on the layover. You come back to Dubai, you have another couple of days off. So that's the dream for most flight attendants, is to have those long flights so that you can have more days off. Does it always happen? Nah. For number 3, holidays and celebrations. Okay, holidays and celebrations, I'm sorry to say this, I blurted it out already in my past vlogs, but it does not exist. Hindi siya, pangarap na lang siya. Why? Because during these holidays and celebrations, we need to fly. The plane needs to fly. Why? Because we bring you home so that you could be with your family and friends on these celebrations. Can you imagine if 100% of the flight attendants did not fly on these holidays? There would be no flights. Okay, so yes, you're welcome. My God. But seriously speaking, when you are a flight attendant, you are a flight attendant, okay? You need to be on that airplane. If you bid for Christmas off and you get it, congratulations. Enjoy the moment. It might not last long. You might not get Christmas for the next 5 years. That's why we celebrate every single day. That's why they always tell us every day is a celebration. Who could actually say they had breakfast in Germany and then the next 2 days they're having dinner in New York? That's a celebration. Taking photos near the Eiffel Tower and then riding a horse in New Zealand. You know, these special moments that only flight attendants can do that normal people can't is in exchange with the holidays and celebrations. Alright, so for number 4, the 4th thing I wish I knew before becoming a flight attendant is the toll on loneliness. Very, very ironic, because we go through that airport, we are surrounded by a field of people. When we get on that aircraft, we are surrounded by our lovely customers, we make a laugh, we find new friends, we have so much fun with our colleagues every single flight, and yet we are the loneliest. And why do I say this? It's because what you see in the public eye, by the time we get to that hotel room on a layover, the sad truth is that most of the time we are in that room and we don't even dare to go out. If we have a flight that everybody gets along and they want to go out for dinner, amazing, it's the best feeling ever. But then again, after that dinner, you get to the hotel room, you're by yourself. Which brings me to number 5. Being a flight attendant is survival of the fittest. So why do I say this? Because you need to survive. From the minute you pass that application, you need to survive training. Training is intense and stressful, to the point that the training hasn't even ended, people are already quitting. People are saying, I'm going home, because they're so stressed, they're so frustrated. Their mind can't go around the fact that they need to. We are given manuals as thicker than this. You need to memorize from cover to cover. And if you're not up to that, then you'll obviously quit. So it's not only about being physically fit, you need to be mentally fit. You need to be as strong as your core. You need to be emotionally fit, because your emotions, I tell you, will go up and down. It will drive you crazy. You need to be spiritually fit. it is the survival of the fittest. And only the fittest up here and everywhere else can survive this career. Am I doing this vlog to scare you and to kick you out and say, you know what, you're making the biggest mistake of your life? Absolutely not. Because as I said at the start of my vlog, if I knew this before I started flying, would it have changed my decision? No, it wouldn't. But it would have prepared me. It would have prepared me to face these trials head on. And that is why I'm making this vlog for you, because I know you are the next one to have wings. I know you are the next one to call me and say, Ate Candice, Ate Candice, my gosh, I got in. And those messages are the reasons why I love making these vlogs. And this vlog is for you. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. Those are the top 5 things I wish I knew before becoming a flight attendant. This is Bisayang Australiana, your ex-cabin crew. Peace out. Have a great day, everybody.